This is Irontrader, and this is the last call of the week. So, as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock or ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil daily and weekly chart. Okay, let's see what we got going here today. All right, we'll start off the weekly. Okay. Well, we made just a little bit higher high today. Okay, we got up to 87.67 versus the 87.63. So it's not really an inside day, just a little bit above, but we have an indecision kind of a candle going on here. Now, again, if on Monday we can rise above that 87.67, then we're going to be looking right here at 87.83, and we can be looking here at 88.29, and this is the candle we're looking for. 89.85, call it 90 bones. Okay, right here you got 91.23, 91.88, 92.43, and then this is what we're looking for, 95.03, call that 95 bucks. That is your upside targets, 90 and 95 here. If it can break about of today's high at that 87.67. Now, there was a, came over on the wire here on Global News that Iran was going to strike Israel here today on Friday, but then they said, well, maybe it's going to be possibly this weekend, but it's unconfirmed. So you can see where crude just sold off really, really hard there on that news, okay? And the market is selling off real hard here today, too. Simple reason is on that whole inflation thing and where the Fed's not going to raise rates. And so we got to see how this all going to shake out. But actually, it was a really good day trading because look what we have here. Look at old Sticky. Right into resistance. That was your sell point. That's why we use these price channels. See how easy it is to see? See, look at that. See, okay. Price channel right across, right across, right across, right across. And now we're right back into our trading range here. Okay. It popped up there 3 cents above, but it never can close above. That is going to be the key, is closing above. Now we have a new high. We have that 87.67, you know, that there, 4 cents above. Okay, so that's what we got to look right at right there on Monday. Now, what we want to do is when the futures open on Sunday night, we want to watch today's high at 87.67, and you want to watch that 84.34. Very, very key levels. Always watch the previous day's candle. So realistically, what we had today, we had a really nice higher high, and we never did put a lower low in here. So on the downside, what we always want to watch is you want to watch the low. That's at 85.34. Then we want to watch right here. You're looking at 84.84, and then we have your candle at 84.55 coming right off of this 84.49. See how nice that is? See, there's your trading box. Okay, now again, if that is lost, then what we can do, we come down 83.85, and then we can come down to your 21-day here at 83.61. Okay, so that'll be really, really key support level here. And then we always look to the left, 83.21 and 83.12. Okay, if that 21-day is lost there. Okay, so if it comes down into that area where that would be a good buying opportunity here to take it back longer. But this is just a really good trading day here on the long side here. But you know, when you have a price channel going right on up here, you know exactly where it's going to go. Now again, if you can't close above that, you know you got to dump your shares because she's going to come right on down. So here's what we want to watch on the upside. You want to watch this 8 SMA, 86.05. Okay. That's going to be key. Now, again, if we can get above that, we just follow the candles. 86.38. We have yesterday's high at 86.63. And then we come all the way up here. You're looking at 86.98, 87.10, 87.22, and then your big 87.63. And then actually today's high, 87.67. So right here is what you're trading, okay, as a box. Okay, so we're just coming right down here. And we're just looking at it. So you take this top of this candle, bring it right across. There's your box. That's what we're trading until it's lost, okay? So we just have sideways action, just like we had in this trading box, just like we had in this trading box, and just like we had in this trading box. So it's actually very, very, I mean, for a trader, this is just like a wet dream here for you because you can just make money and until it comes down and buy it up again and then trade it back up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just an easy two-way trade. Anyway, RSI here coming off a little bit here. No big surprise after all Sticky up there. And now your green is you're kissing each other here pretty good. So you're just about like what we have there. That doesn't mean it can't just curl right back up. We got to see if it's going to shank right on over here, or if it's just going to come and shoot right back up again. But this is a trading. As long as we have this stuff going on here, like in the Middle East situation here, any kind of a dip is going to be a buying opportunity. Plus with the seasonality, you know what I'm saying, very, very good for here for the long. I eventually think you're going to crack that 87.63, and I think you're going to hit right there that 90 level, and then I think we're going to hit that 95 level here eventually. Okay, so weekly chart looking very, very bullish here. Green is still above your red here. This is all very good. It's holding your key 8 SMA. Your price is above your 100 SMA here. You just have kind of like an inside week, I should say, to the previous week here. But right now, very bullish. So when the futures open, just watch the high, the low, and the closing on today's candle. And then if it starts moving up, watch that 8 SMA here. And then we have to really always watch that breakout, that 87, 67. That's going to be very key. Now, again, I say if this channel, this old box here is lost, then we just watch that 21-day because that will be the first target that we'd be looking for. Okay, let's see what natty gas is doing. Okay, here we have natural gas. Let's look at the weekly here first. Okay, we're looking very, very good. We had 3 red days down, and then we have 3 green days up here. This is what we're looking for. Earlier today, it had that red candle, but look how nice this is. Okay, so you have a higher low, higher high situation going on, and we're above that key 8 SMA here for the week. Very, very nice. Natural gas sitting at 1.77. You needed to hold that 1.73. Very, very nice here. So now we got to see where next week, where it's going to go. I mean, see, like over here, we had the 8-day that stopped it. But realistically, we don't have anything until we get up to that 21-day here on your weekly chart. Okay, so let's just see what next week. So watch them futures at 6 p.m. on Sunday night, and then we'll see exactly where she's going to go here. Now, your green hasn't went over your red yet here on your MACD, but it's looking for it. RSI here is looking good here. But again, you just have to have a little patience with the old natty gas. Now, there were some small scalps there. I didn't do anything on the short side, but I did do a scalp. I got 10 cents there on the UNG, which was 5,000 shares there on the 5,000 shares with 10 cents there on the upside on UNG. So that wasn't that too bad. You had to kind of work for it because there's really not a whole lot of movement in today. But oil was a really good trade. The Tesla short, TSLS, that was a good trade. And actually Apple, that was a good trade there today. You got to figure Apple hit a low of 174.21, went all the way up to 178.36. So if you can't find it here on natty gas and crude, just look around. There's always a trade. Okay, gasoline was actually a good trade. Of course, I'm still long the gasoline, but you had a good trade on that UGA. The bottom was 73.05 and the high was 74.57. So there's always something out there. Okay, so always something to trade. All right. So what do we have here? Looking nice. Okay, so this morning, if you watch my video, I pointed out, see, we had a topping tail and then red candle and then 3 green. Topping tail, red candle, 3 green. Topping tail, candle, and now we have a indecision candle just like we had here. Okay, so, but the key is we're holding this 21-day very, very nicely. Okay, so you're sitting at 177. This is 1.76. Very, very nice. So next week here, actually starting Sunday night, let's just see if we can get that same kind of rally and maybe push it higher, maybe up to this 2 level here versus that 1.95, 1.94. Okay, so be a little patient with this. So what we're looking for is if it moves up, we're looking for that 1.79, and then we're looking here right there for that 1.819. That is your 8 simple moving average. Again, if we get above, you go right there, 1.85, yesterday's high, 1.89. 1.92, and then that's what the rig test is, 1.94. Above that, here we go, 1.95, 1.98, and there's that 2.0, okay? And we also have some nice big targets up here. Once we get through that gap area at 2.16, then we have right here, you have your 21-day at 2.22, and then we have your 100-day at 2.22. So again, we just got to get out of this area here. But when you look at this chart, okay, see, you have a low, a higher low, a higher low. Just like I pointed out today, now if we can just keep on going up here, this price channel will move on up and notch it right on up for this seasonality trade here that we could possibly get into going up higher, okay? So, and on the downside, just watch this key level. This is key 1.764, and then watch this 1.73, your 8 SMA. Those are the ones that are very, very crucial, okay? And then again, obviously, if that's lost, then we can just find the candles down 1.70. Here's your gap, 1.68, and then 1.67. Right here, all nice support at 1.64, and then retest 1.589. But right now, you just look at this, bang, bang, bang. It's just doing the same thing. So maybe she'll just rally up here next week. We got to see. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could tell you it's going to, rally up. I wish I could tell you it's going down, but I can't do it because my magic 8 ball is being serviced right now, so I can't really do that. So we're going to have to wait till Sunday night, Monday, and then we'll have to actually trade the charts. Okay, let's take a look here at an hourly and a 4 hour. Okay, here we have your hourly chart. Now, again, we kind of lost that double bottom situation. It came down, made a little bit low, but it wasn't really that big of a deal because this low here was 1.75, and then we made a low of 1.73. So we still have a possible double bottom going. What we want to do is watch this price channel going on up here at that 1.78. Then we can go up to your 50-day, and then maybe your 200-day, and then even a possible 100-day, and then maybe we can retest this whole area. But we had this really nice W pattern going on here, had a nice rally up here. But when you look at this chart here, you basically had a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, and then she kind of sold right on down. But again, we didn't go all the way down here. You could have went down to this price channel here at 1.70 and then a retest at 1.68, but that's not what happened. It stopped at 1.73 here. So that was so far looking pretty good. Now your 4-hour chart here, this looks still good. You have a low, higher low, higher low, higher low kind of a situation here. So what we need to do is have this rally up here to this 1.94 and then break out of that, okay? And then what we want to do is you want to attack this level at that 1.95, and then there's that 1.98, and this is what we're looking for, that 2.0. So let's just see if we can, get this whole situation here going next week. We got to see. But right now, like on that daily chart, when you have the 2 reds down and three greens up, that's actually looking here pretty good. So we don't want to get too excited here, but right now here we had just a little bit of sell down here, but there was a little bit of scalping in that UNG there today. It wasn't, the easiest trade, but yesterday you had a good job in that KOLD here. But if the charts, and the commodity doesn't give it to you, then just look elsewhere. Okay, that's the key to trading. Is you want to make money every day, but if it's not there, don't force something that just isn't there. Okay, just look for something else. Okay, that's what I got for you on the old crude ski and natty gas for the end of the week. I'll have the weekend edition going on this week. I haven't figured out exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but we'll get it all handled. And then always Sunday night. Before 7 o'clock, we review crude oil and natural gas and get you all set up there for Monday. Okay, hope everybody has a great weekend, and thanks for watching.